Hey, loves. So, if this message finds you, you've been triggered by a lot of things lately. You have been triggered by things in life that has really been getting to you. And what is a trigger? A trigger is something that blows up your emotions. It aggravates, it irritates, it repeats itself. It just keeps coming again and again in your life, and it makes you feel a certain kind of way. It could be something that makes you feel depressed, something that makes you feel angry, something that makes you feel defeated, something that makes you feel any range of emotions that are negative. Most likely it's negative. Something triggers you. It keeps it brings up a negative feeling and emotion in you. And I'm just here to tell you that these triggers are not coming up in your life to harm you. They're not coming up in your life to be something that makes you feel defeated, that makes you feel like it's over, I can't get past this, it'll always be this way. It's not meant to harm you. It's not meant to make you feel like there's no other way. It's information. It's information to make you aware of where you are and where you stand, because you may know that something makes you mad, but you don't take the time to figure out why it makes you mad. You're not taking the time to figure out why it keeps repeating itself. Or if you do know why it's repeating itself, then there's something about this that you haven't changed that you need to change. Like there's a reason why these things show up in your life, because they are I want to say nagging, but they are just keep poking you and poking you and poking you. And I don't want you to take these instances and say, you know what, just forget it. This is what it is, and this is the way it's supposed to be. No, don't do that, because you are at a point. If you have been watching any of my other videos on this channel, other channels, either way, the message has been the same. You are on a path of transformation, spiritual healing, mental healing, emotional healing. You are on a path to become someone different, and that someone different that you're becoming is someone that's so amazing. And there is my phone giving confirmations. Did you hear it twice? Like that's a confirmation. And it's a confirmation ding. You are on the path to become someone so phenomenal, so far beyond who you are now, that you have to get there. You can't keep lingering on to these old ways and these old habits and doing these old things that you've been doing. It's time to stop it. It's time to stop being who you've been, who you were. Stop accepting that about yourself. It's time to start saying, hey, this is who I am. This is who I'm supposed to be. This is who I'm becoming. Let me get myself in gear and become that person. So, let me tell you, if you've been brought, this message is for someone today, because I have had a long day. I'm tired. You can probably, if you heard my videos, you know right now my voice is not the same. My voice, I'm tired. This is my tired voice. This is my, I want to lay down. But I've been trying to lay down, take a nap or rest for 2 hours, and I can't do it. Life has fluffed my little nest of my comfortable feathers back. No, and mind you, I'm not the person to take a nap. I'm not the person to sit down and chill. But I decided I'm so tired that I'm gonna do it. But life was like, nope, today is your day. Sorry, you should have did it yesterday, because you need to get up and you need to give these people a message. You need to. I have been given this message a while ago, and I've been procrastinating. But today, life is like, no, you're gonna get up and you're gonna do what you're supposed to do. I was triggered by so many interruptions and just laying there and cannot go to sleep. and be like, why can't I, for the one time I want to get rest, why can't I get rest? Because there's a purpose for me to have, it's a video for me to make, it's a message for me to give you. And I am not allowed to rest until I bring you this message. So, if this message finds you and you're listening to it, I intend that you hear what you need to hear in this message. I intend that you understand from this message that things that feel like they're just set to just irritate the mess out of you and take the life out of you, take the motivation out of you, all those things, that is actually the opposite. It's something to show you, hey, you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a mission, you have a path, you have a beautiful life that's waiting for you, that you've asked for. You've asked for a life that's so much more beautiful, that is so much different from where you are now. But in you asking for that life, you have to follow the path in order to get there. It, unfortunately, some things happen magically, but some things don't. And for those things that don't, you most likely, I will say always, the majority of the time, given a hint, a intuitive nudge, a inspired action, you've been given something to say, move, change, do something else, be somebody else, stop doing these things. And you may have heard messages from people that say, like you may see 555, and you hear people say it's time to change something that's been going on in your life. It's time to do something different. And you may question, because that used to aggravate me so much in the beginning of my spiritual journey, because I used to always get the message to change something. I'm like, change what? Am I changing me? Am I changing the people around me? What am I changing? It could be anything. It could be a habit. It can be a belief. It can be actions. It can be people. It can be places. It can, confirmation again for somebody who's hearing this. That's your confirmation again. It don't have to be a person. It don't have to be a thing, but it is something. Whatever, and this is a hint for you to figure out what that is for right now, because it could change. But for right now, if you're getting this message, there's a goal or something you've been praying for. You've been praying for a business. You've been praying for a job. You've been praying for employment. You've been praying for a relationship. You've been praying for spiritual growth. You've been praying for your social life to change. You've been praying for something. You've been praying for a financial breakthrough. You have been praying for something or several things. And you may have felt stagnant lately. You may have felt stagnant. You may have felt like, oh my goodness, nothing's happening. Nothing's moving. I'm making these effort things and nothing's changing. Or you could be feeling like, I don't know what to change. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to move. I don't know what my next step should be. So but regardless, you're in a place. And you are in a place, as I've heard somebody say before, you are at the precipice of that pivotal, which is that pivotal point, that something needs to go the opposite of who you are or who you've been or what you've done or whatever, what you've thought. Something needs to change. So whatever you've been praying for or asking for or thriving for or have goals to do or something like that, what is that? What have you been doing towards that up to this point? What have you been doing? How have you been acting? How have you been treating it? How much effort have you been putting into it? What is it? What about that do you know you need to change? What about that do you think or have the intuitive guidance to change? What have you been inspired to do about that, but you haven't done it? It could be anything along these lines or something different. But whatever is hitting your head right now, whatever message, when I say this, whatever comes to your mind, that's it. That's your cue to change. It could be something very small, or it can be something big. It can be something small with just you deciding every day to get up and be positive, which actually that don't really feel small sometimes. It could be something small like changing the way you wear your hair every day. It could be something small like changing the way you go. Whatever you do every day, there's something that you do all the time, daily. Change the way you do it, change how you do it, just change something. Change the time of day that you wake up, change the people you talk to every day, change something. Or it can be something huge. Like I said, it can be change to be positive. For some people, being positive every day is something that's very, very challenging, because you can wake up and you can feel like you are facing every day that you wake up, you are presented with something that feels like an issue, a problem, something that you want to be different, and all you see is a reality of what actually is, which actually isn't something. That's a different subject, but being positive is something that you need to do, because in being positive, you become grateful, and in being grateful, you get so much more stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, I apologize. I was interrupted, and I don't know where I was, but let me just finish out by saying, yeah, if you're being triggered, just pay attention to what is in your life that you've been striving to do and get and ask for. And what do you think it is that you can possibly do? Or it may not have anything to do with that. It can be just if you if you find that different people keep doing the same thing that makes you angry, or changes your temper, or anything like that, pay attention to what that is, and just ask yourself, why is it doing this? I always have the same reaction, so it's teaching me to not, for one, to not have this reaction. Teaching me one, but why am I having this reaction? Why does what they say or do make me upset all the time? Why does how they treat me make me upset all the time? Why can't I control me from what people do? Why is it that people can control my emotions and control who I am and how I act and what I do? How is that? And work on that. Let the triggers be the part of the information that you need to change who you need to be to become that person that you're supposed to become. Okay? That's the bottom line of this message. Don't let those triggers get you down. Allow those triggers to show you the information that you need to know, what they're triggering you for, and make that change, because it's destined for you to become that person. It's destined for you to go in that direction. Like it's so you go what they say, you can go easy or you can go hard. So this is your prime time and opportunity to realize, I want this to be easy. I want this path, the way that I'm going, where I'm being guided to be something of ease. And you allow it to be of ease when you make the changes that you need to make. Even if they're difficult, I promise you, it's best to do something that's difficult now to get easier later than to not do it and just let things remain difficult regardless. So if it's going to be difficult regardless, let it be difficult for improvement, where you can get to the goal that you want to go and the things that you want to achieve. Let it be that direction. I intend that this helps you. I intend that you get whichever you need. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, leave them below. If you like this kind of information, of course, come back for more videos. If you have any questions, put them down below and let me know. What is it that you feel has been triggering you? What has been repeating itself in your life that you know that you need to get a hold of or change? It can be a thought, a belief, a pattern, a feeling. It could be anything. It could be a person, it could be a place, a thing, anything. Let me know what's been bothering you. If you need help with this, I will remember to put the information down, let you know my coaching services if you want help in coaching you through it. Regardless, either way, This message is for you to, you're becoming that person. Let life be easier so that you can become that person in an easier way. All right. Love you guys as always. In love, light, and healing. Stay blessed.